Diabetes is something every one of us has heard in our daily lives, but still most of us are unaware of the details of its various types. Today, we start a journey to discover and understand the differences between type 1 and type 2 diabetes. Our goal is to explore the details, clear up misunderstandings, and answer the basic question, what makes them different? So, dive into the world of diabetes with us as we uncover the complete complexities and differences between the two common types of diabetes, type 1 and type 2. So let's start with the basics, obviously. What diabetes is actually? Diabetes goes beyond just sugar levels. It affects how our bodies handle glucose in the long run. And guess what? There are different types. Today, we're breaking it down, dispelling myths, and taking a crucial journey to grasp the distinctions between type 1 and type 2 diabetes. Type 1 diabetes. Imagine a scenario where your body betrays itself, launching an assault on the very cells responsible for insulin production. It's a betrayal from within, and it often strikes early, even in childhood. How does this autoimmune reaction occur, and what are the early warning signs? We'll explore the intricacies step by step, starting with the cause. Originating from an autoimmune reaction where the body's immune system targets and annihilates insulin-producing cells in the pancreas. Typically diagnosed in children and young adults, though it can manifest at any age. Individuals with type 1 diabetes necessitate insulin injections for life as their bodies are unable to produce insulin. Unfortunately, there is currently no known method for preventing type 1 diabetes. Now let's delve even deeper into the complexities of type 1 diabetes. Understanding the autoimmune nature of the condition is crucial. The body's immune system, typically a defender against external threats, goes rogue in type 1 diabetes. Instead of protecting the body, it turns on itself, attacking and destroying the insulin-producing cells in the pancreas. This devastating self-betrayal results in a severe deficiency of insulin, the hormone crucial for regulating blood sugar levels. The onset of type 1 diabetes is most commonly observed in childhood or adolescence. However, it's essential to note that it can manifest at any age. Recognizing the early warning signs is pivotal for timely diagnosis and intervention. Symptoms such as excessive thirst, frequent urination, unexplained weight loss, and extreme hunger may indicate the onset of type 1 diabetes. Vigilance and prompt medical attention are critical in managing the condition. The stark reality for individuals with type 1 diabetes is the lifelong dependence on insulin. Since their bodies cannot produce this vital hormone, they rely on regular insulin injections or, in some cases, insulin pumps. The administration of insulin is not just a treatment, it becomes a daily necessity for survival. Despite ongoing advancements in medical research, there is currently no known method for preventing type 1 diabetes. The condition remains an enigma, necessitating continuous efforts in understanding its origins and developing innovative therapeutic approaches. Type 2 diabetes. Shifting our focus to type 2 diabetes, commonly associated with lifestyle factors. But is that the whole narrative? What role do genetics play, and is it solely about an imbalance of sugar and exercise? Let's uncover the layers of complexity in type 2 diabetes, often intertwined with genetics, lifestyle choices, and insulin resistance. The body's ineffectiveness in utilizing insulin leads to a gradual decline in insulin production. Typically diagnosed in adulthood, yet lifestyle changes contribute to an increasing prevalence among younger populations. While some individuals may require insulin, many manage type 2 diabetes through oral medications, lifestyle adjustments, or other injectable medications. Type 2 diabetes can often be prevented or delayed through the maintenance of a healthy lifestyle, encompassing regular exercise, a balanced diet, and weight management. Understanding the intricacies of type 2 diabetes is essential for unraveling the complete diabetes narrative. Contrary to the autoimmune nature of type 1 diabetes, type 2 diabetes often emerges from a combination of genetic predisposition, lifestyle choices, and insulin resistance. Genetics plays a significant role in type 2 diabetes. Individuals with a family history of the condition may have a higher risk of developing it themselves. However, genetics alone does not determine the onset of type 2 diabetes. Lifestyle choices, including dietary habits, physical activity, and overall health, contribute significantly to its development. Insulin resistance is a key factor in type 2 diabetes. Unlike type 1, where the body fails to produce sufficient insulin, in type 2 diabetes, the body becomes less responsive to the insulin it produces. Initially, the pancreas compensates by increasing insulin production, but over time, this compensatory mechanism falters, leading to elevated blood sugar levels. The onset of type 2 diabetes is typically observed in adulthood. However, the prevalence among younger populations has been steadily increasing, primarily due to lifestyle changes. Sedentary lifestyles, poor dietary habits, and obesity contribute to the rise of type 2 diabetes in younger individuals. While some individuals with type 2 diabetes may require insulin for management, many can effectively control the condition through oral medications, lifestyle adjustments, or other injectable medications. Lifestyle modifications play a pivotal role in preventing and managing type 2 diabetes. Maintaining a healthy lifestyle, including regular exercise, a balanced diet, and weight management, can often prevent or delay the onset of type 2 diabetes. Highlighting the differences. Type 1 diabetes and type 2 diabetes represent distinct entities in terms of origins and treatment methodologies. Understanding these differences is crucial for accurate diagnosis, effective management, and, ultimately, improved outcomes for individuals living with diabetes. Type 1 diabetes, characterized by an autoimmune reaction, is typically diagnosed in childhood or adolescence. The body's immune system, in a misguided attempt to protect itself, targets and destroys the insulin-producing cells in the pancreas. This results in a severe deficiency of insulin, necessitating lifelong insulin therapy for those affected. Unfortunately, there is no known method for preventing type 1 diabetes, and its origins remain a subject of ongoing research. Contrastingly, type 2 diabetes is often linked to a combination of genetic factors, lifestyle choices, and insulin resistance. While genetics plays a role, lifestyle factors such as diet, physical activity, and overall health significantly contribute to the development of type 2 diabetes. The body's reduced responsiveness to insulin, coupled with declining insulin production over time, characterizes type 2 diabetes. Unlike type 1, type 2 diabetes may initially be managed through lifestyle modifications and medications other than insulin. Prevention and delayed onset of type 2 diabetes are achievable through the adoption of a healthy lifestyle. In essence, type 1 diabetes signifies an autoimmune condition characterized by minimal insulin production, often diagnosed early in life, demanding lifelong insulin therapy. On the other hand, type 2 diabetes, associated with lifestyle and genetic factors, may initially exhibit adequate insulin production, but frequently requires a combination of lifestyle modifications and medications for effective management. Now that we have seen the basic difference between type 1 and type 2 diabetes, it is time to jump upon 5 lesser-known differences that might not be commonly discussed. Autoimmune trigger in type 1 diabetes. So, let us first see the common understanding. Type 1 diabetes is known to be an autoimmune condition where the immune system mistakenly attacks and destroys insulin-producing cells in the pancreas. And the lesser-known detail about the same is that research suggests that certain viruses, such as enteroviruses, may act as triggers for the autoimmune response in type 1 diabetes. Understanding these environmental factors is crucial for prevention strategies. Insulin resistance in type 2 diabetes. Common understanding in this case is that type 2 diabetes is often associated with insulin resistance, where the body's cells don't respond effectively to insulin. And the lesser-known detail about the same is that insulin resistance can start years before diabetes is diagnosed. Lifestyle factors, genetics, and obesity play a role, but the exact mechanisms leading to insulin resistance are complex and not fully understood. Age of onset and type 1 diabetes. Common understanding for this type of diabetes is that type 1 diabetes is frequently diagnosed in childhood or adolescence. And the lesser-known detail about the same is that, while most cases are diagnosed in youth, a form known as latent autoimmune diabetes in adults, LADA, can manifest in adults. It progresses more slowly, mimicking type 2 diabetes initially. Better cell function in type 2 diabetes. common understanding for this type of diabetes is that type 2 diabetes involves a gradual loss of beta cell function in the pancreas. And the lesser-known detail about the same is that beta cell function decline varies among individuals. Some people with type 2 diabetes can maintain better beta cell function for an extended period, emphasizing the importance of personalized treatment approaches. Role of gut microbiome. So, now the common understanding for this type of diabetes is that the gut microbiome's influence on health is gaining attention, but its specific role in diabetes is still being explored. And the lesser-known detail about the same is that emerging research suggests that the gut microbiome may contribute to insulin resistance and inflammation, playing a role in both type 1 and type 2 diabetes. Understanding and targeting these interactions could open new avenues for diabetes management. These lesser-known differences highlight the intricate and evolving nature of diabetes research. As our understanding deepens, so does the potential for more targeted and effective treatments for individuals with type 1 and type 2 diabetes. We've now explored the ins and outs of diabetes, sorting through what's real and what's not, and its different types. Now, armed with knowledge, you're better prepared to navigate the world of diabetes. Thanks for joining us on this enlightening journey. Until we meet again, stay informed and stay healthy. If you enjoyed our journey today, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more interesting health tips. Until our next adventure, stay well and feel free to ask any more questions.